underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So Oklahoma's offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
They get to him as he throws. And the pass is intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They're working that left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. What a snag by the defense. Got some room to run. Touchdown, UAB. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is...
The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you... He's going for it all. A full dive to haul that one in. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll line up to go for 2.
And what did I nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Fires on the move. And they can't make the play on third down. The Blazers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral it, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to afterburners coming at the 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Sooners in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Sooners are threatening on first and goal. He wants to throw. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Sooner. Looking for the two-point try. Fast motion from the offense. He'll take it himself. He's not going to get there. The defense standing tall on this two-point conversion attempt, and we are still tied. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Buying some time. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. And the Blazers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. What a nice job finding the back on the angle route. That's a tough thing to cover.
And I love the matchup for this quarterback. He knew there on third down. He had the one-on-one with his running back and that defender. Nice job on the route, crossing the defender's face. Easy completion. The drive stays alive.
Trying to get to it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. Forced out of the pocket. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at, and the quarterback can throw it. But when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Last drive, that 3 and out. Sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires left. He makes a catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Pass the 30. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers to football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get him to the receiver's hands quickly and let him...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. Third and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Oh, and the attempt is no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys. Still an 8-point game. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. On second down, he'll let it fly. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And they pull it off. He's got it for the first down. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He wants to throw it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown Sooners! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Now the toss. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the run. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Trying to beat the DD. Brings it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. They're bringing heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Coming after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And this defense is taking up residence in the backfield, and the crowd loves it. 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense.
Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Offense gets set for second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He'll take another shot here. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the change for a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Ready to fire from the pistol. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from inside the red zone. Moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Wants to fire on second down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback will audible. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Hand off from the shotgun. Bulls his way forward. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. The play action fake. Pressure coming. The freshman able to get home with the sack. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Feeling some heat. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Blazers will hustle to the line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Makes his connection. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. The back goes in motion. Firing to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And when it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. So offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Buys a little extra time. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Second and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's first and 10. He wants to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't. Oh, it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And they pull it off. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the first down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Back to the air one more time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Lets it fly. Makes the catch. Touchdown Sooners. And the punishment has been extended. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's dragged down.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish.
Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown! Touchdown, UAB! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and no, that's not Desmond Ritter out there. This group is fighting. They're up by 11 over Pittsburgh.
Off play action on first down. Going for the big play.
Wheels.
Holds it in on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Another big completion for the Sooners, and that's right in keeping with that legacy of great quarterbacks.
Just dudes that can spin it. The offense is always fun. It's always fast. There's a lot of things about Oklahoma that you can count on. And offense and great quarterback play is always one.
At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's another first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
First and goal, Sooners.
He's looking to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third and goal coming up here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the pummeling has started. With jet sweep pass. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Corners are walked up tight. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect. Protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on fourth.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, David.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on third down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Blazers!
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage and putting points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Sooners want to move quickly. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He'll fire to his right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Little touch pass to the receiver. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. Quarterback checking off. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right. And you try to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. On the move. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Just ran him over. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Smashes through the tackle. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense getting set for 1st down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown Sooners! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The snap sets up the throw. It's complete. And he couldn't quite make it in. He's run out of bounds at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's going to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're trying to get to it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory for him.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown Sooners! And the route is on. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4. Direct snap. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. First down for this offense. He'll He'll start this drive firing. Fires downfield. Pulls it in. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.